actual size of Geometry Dash. I'm guessing that this is just going to compare, like, there's many custom levels that have been made, I think in the millions. I'm actually excited to see this. Obviously, there's a warning here of epilepsy and that kind of thing, but this is the exact kind of nerdy video that I'm gonna hit a like on before even watching.
Geometry Dash is absolutely huge. And with that, I don't just mean
Huge.
well known. No, I mean literally huge. Incomprehensibly huge even. Because I found out that if you take all GD levels ever created and put them side by side, this string of levels is so long, it literally breaks the fundamental laws of physics and completely shatters reality. But hold on. VJ, what are you even talking about? You might be wondering. Well, let me tell you how I...
Wait, VJ, that's close to my name. My name's TJ. Wait, what if his full name is VJteen? That's a subscribe.
Got here. This is my cube, peacefully floating in space. All Geometry Dash cubes are exactly 1 block tall and 1 block wide. But how do we convert that to real life measurements? Well, take this very realistic looking skull decoration. If we measure with my little ruler over here, we find out it's 18/30th of a block wide, or 18 micro units. The average width of a grown human skull is about 14.
Your twin has been found, lost sibling, or my arch nemesis, who was created from dark matter of my freaking spiritual being. Or, you know, I'm that for him. I'm like the evil version of him.
18.5 centimeters. So using that information, we can figure out that 1 block is equal to 24.6 centimeters, or around 9.5 inches. At least according to this skull piece. Because if we take a look at this skull piece over here and do all the measurements again, we find out a block is around 16.7 centimeters tall, which is definitely less than what we calculated before. Well, that's annoying, but don't worry,
I love nerds. Can I just say, chat? And maybe some of you in chat are nerdy. I love nerds.
Solution. If we just take a couple more measurements of other GD items that appear in real life as well, such as this daisy and this mushroom, we can simply take the average of all the conversion results. Doing this tells us that, on average, a block is around 15.5 centimeters tall and wide. So my cube should be pretty much that same height. Here's that compared to an average adult male that's also very conveniently floating around in space. Okay, this is sick, because now we can do more comparisons.
Dude, I would have thought that a cube was like waist height. But maybe that's just because of the dream I had last night.
This is a deadlock monster. Scientific name, large beast hazard. He's about 31 centimeters tall and 37 centimeters wide. Then there's this menacing skull thing from Press Start, who appears to be only 1 meter and 55 centimeters
She did
tall,
appear in it, yeah.
Still shorter than the average adult male. And here's the tallest clubstep monster
She literally
found in
did.
clubstep, which is around 2 meters and 80 centimeters tall. Now that's already quite big, but we can go even bigger. The Clanker from Ultraviolence. He is absolutely massive. Or is he?
I haven't seen this level, or at least I don't remember it. That looks awesome. It reminds me of the Silk Song boss.
Well, as it turns out, he's actually only 3.5 meters tall. Crazy, right? Although, to his credit, he is 7 meters wide as well. Well, what about the eye from I Spy My Little Eye? Yeah, no, he's only 1 meter and 32 centimeters tall. The eye that follows you down the stairs later in the
Wait, I've heard of Ultraviolence, because I think it's on our top 10 most liked. That was actually slated for me to play at some point.
Is quite a lot bigger though. Well, that's underwhelming, but how about levels though? Well, if you take the entirety of Stereo Madness, for example, and lay it on its side, it's about this tall. Yeah, so that's absolutely huge. Here's that compared to the Eiffel Tower.
I can't wait for virtual reality to become a little more sophisticated so I can just take a walk through Stereo Madness, bro. Wouldn't that be nice?
But as you might know, some very talented creators decided to take the effort to make levels that are so long, they take up to several hours to complete, such as Eon.
No.
Here's the Burj
Too
Khalifa,
long.
the world's tallest building for comparison. Yeah, it's barely even visible. But we can go even bigger. Here's Everywhere at the End of Time, a level that literally takes over 6.5 hours to beat. It's already getting quite hard to visualize this, but we can still compare it to something in real life. Here's the city of Manhattan, for example. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit again. Because not only can we compare sizes, we can also compare speed. At 1 times speed, your icon moves at a rate of a little over 10 blocks per second. We can easily convert this to find out that the real life velocity of a cube is 1.6 meters per second. That's just about your average walking pace. However, we can speed up, of course. Go through the 2 times speed portal, and now you're moving at 2 meters per second, which is still just walking speed. Enter the 3 times speed portal, and we bump it up to 2.4 meters per second. We're slowly approaching running speed, so go ahead and jump through that 4 times speed portal, and now we're officially running at a pace of 3 meters per second, or around 11 kilometers per hour. To be honest,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Whenever we did like velocity and acceleration back in school, this was a lean out moment for me. I could never really wrap my head around it. I was like,
these speeds are quite underwhelming, but I guess that has something to do with the fact that our cube is no bigger than a basketball. Alright, well, that seems to be just about everything we can calculate knowing the size
Speed
of the
is
cube,
fast?
right?
Thank
I
you.
mean, if we wanted to estimate the size of
Wait, I show speed?
the entirety of Geometry Dash,
He is pretty
we'd have
fast.
to check thousands of levels for their exact horizontal length so we can get a rough average level size, but that would be way too time consuming.
Yeah, how's he gonna aggregate all these levels?
Oh wait, I literally did that. Yes, folks, in total, I checked exactly 8,700
Jason Derulo, what you say?
11 random levels and noted their exact horizontal length, or
I was a software developer for 4 years. I know a JSON file, bro. JSON, it be getting sent all around the internet lines, bro. All around, bro. Did you guys know? That's how you move some data around. You move that stuff around, bro. JSON, bro. JSON.
at least if they even existed in the first place. You see, I started
It stands for just stomp on nuts so you can make peanut butter.
checking levels from the ID 140 million and counting down from there.
How is Jason these days? We don't talk anymore.
So the levels I checked were uploaded not too long ago. But still, from the nearly 9,000 levels I checked, I could only use a little over
But we do kiss sometimes.
6,000. The rest were all deleted. This means that if you were to pick a random ID and type it into the search bar, you have a 29% chance that the level doesn't even exist. And the lower the ID, the higher this chance will be. It's kind of a shame if you think about it. Anyways, with all this information, I figured out that the average length of any GD level is about 420 blocks,
I would say it's probably, yeah, that sounds about right.
or around 65 meters. This length
Yeah.
is comparable to around
I did some quick mental math, and that was pretty close to the numbers I was getting to.
5 standard city buses parked end to end. Now this is starting to get really interesting, because with that info, we can calculate the average rate at which the game grows. Doing some testing, I found out that currently GD grows at a rate of about 3,163 levels per hour. So doing the math, we can figure out that Geometry Dash grows at a speed of 206
I hope that TeejVeen is included in this calculation, because if it's not, it's going to be a little off.
kilometers per hour or 128 miles per hour. That's about the speed of a sports car on a racetrack, which is pretty damn fast. And now, the reason you clicked on this video. How long is the entirety of Geometry Dash?
If I had to guess, I think it's bigger than the world.
If you were to take every level ever created, so also considering deleted ones, and put them side by
Like
side,
4,
how
at
long
least
would the
3?
string of levels be? Well, we can calculate exactly that by taking our average level length and multiplying it with the amount of levels that are currently on the server. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The entirety of GD is approximately this
Almost as big as your mom.
long. That is an insane length. It's actually so long that
I'm American, I don't know what a kilometer is.
we can't compare it to anything on our own planet, since this string of levels wraps around the Earth 230.
Dude, I was right. I said it was bigger than Earth. Now, it's a lot bigger than Earth, so maybe saying that it was bigger than Earth was a pretty, conservative estimate, but I'm right. Was it bigger than a bread box? Yes. Does it make me feel powerful? A little bit. How you guys doing?
34 times. It's also more than 24 one-way trips to the moon, and it would take light a little over 31 seconds to
Fly me to the moon. Oh, I should stop
cover
pausing.
all of it. Say you're driving in a car at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Without stopping, it would take you 3.9 thousand days or nearly 11 years to drive this distance. You'll never actually be able
Nah, I'm pretty fast, bro. I run that.
to cover the entire game though, since, as I mentioned earlier, GD grows at a speed 2 times
I show speed. I know speed.
faster than your car. So, is that it? Because that doesn't really sound like it breaks the fundamental laws of physics and shatters reality like you said in the beginning. You might be wondering right now.
I was pretty impressed.
And you'd be right. Because for all these calculations, I ignored a certain type of level. A type of level that is so long, it makes 24 one-way trips to the moon sound like an absolute joke. I'm
Level packs?
talking about PPOL levels. This
Oh, he's gonna tell me.
abbreviation stands for the physically possible levels list. Levels on the PPOL are basically like impossible levels found on the IOL, but without the CPS cap or any cap for that matter. The top one level on this list, for example, requires you to click at a rate of 2 CPS for about 10 to the power of 1.29 billion seconds. The word incomprehensible can't even describe how incomprehensibly long this is. I simply cannot compare this to anything for you. The entire observable universe, or even the age of our universe times a quadrillion, does not even come close to a mere percentage of this level's length. But want to know what's even bigger though? That subscribe button. Alright, thanks.
Is it? I already hit it. Oh no.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
That was a pretty good video. Thanks for recommending it, chat. Guys, go in the description. Join the Discord. Go to the React to This Teej channel. Drop videos that you want me to react to on this channel. And if you see other suggestions, be sure to fire react to it. It's like upvoting it. The more fire reacts a video has, the more that I know that y'all want me to watch the video. To be fair, this video didn't have a lot of uploads. It just seemed like it would be a fun video to watch. So I picked it. So you never know. You might as well try. Sorry, that's just a thing I like to do. Anyway, yeah, do that. Take care of yourself in the meantime, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye. Oh.